They process the information. When you can process the information, you go, oh, wait a minute. That makes sense. Hey, if you guys think that I condone hate, wait a minute. I don't. And anybody that does, fuck you, man. That's bad. You shouldn't. I can say that. But instead, when this happened, it was become an ally. Become a voice.
Yeah.
And that's where there was just a miscommunication. That's where a back and forth kind of was established that I think people just started to take things and run with it. And I'm just not one to feed into what I feel isn't going to eventually evolve into a positive thing. People want to see the anger.
Yeah.
And you know,
why do you think that is?
Because it's just the times. It's that's what's cool now.
Is that what it is?
What's cool is being negative. You know how you always have some people, this is a great example, how you have people, me and you can talk about a movie, right? We can talk about Titanic. Wow, man, Titanic, one of the biggest movies of all time. Fucking great movie. You'll go, yes, it was a great movie. And one guy, for no reason, go, I fucking hated it. Why? You ain't like Titanic? Fucking bullshit. Why? Man, I know why. Now tell me, why'd you hate it? I ain't got time to talk to you about that. The cool thing is just being different. I wanna be completely opposite than all these
contrarian
positive people. You know what? Nah. That shit was ass. Why? Why was it ass? You have people that just like to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And what happens when one person does it, another person for no reason all go, yeah, me too. Yeah, that shit was ass, man. I ain't like it either. Did you see it? What y'all talking about? You don't even know what they're talking about. But you just want to hop on the negative train.
Right.
Because that's what's cool. It's not cool to be positive. It's not cool to be happy.
I don't know if it's a cool thing. I think it's usually people that are really frustrated with their lives.
100%. I mean, that's the factual side to it.
I did a joke before. I was like, do you think Michael Jordan leaves YouTube comments? Like, I bet he doesn't.
No.
That's not for winners.
No, not at all.
The type of people that want to get mad and complain constantly about shit like that.
Do you know what it takes to do this right here?
Not much.
Do you know right here?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how I feel right in your comment section, Joe Rogan. You can kiss my... You know what that takes? What do you have going on that you have the time to just simply be that negative and do it in this world and universe?
It's just a mismanagement of your time. Yeah, your time is so valuable.
And I don't think people understand how valuable they can be if they use their time correctly.
Yes. Now, have you always been like this? Have you always been this ambitious? Always?
Fucking guy, man.
But always?
Always.
Really?
I find a light in every dark tunnel. I will find a goddamn light, man. I hear it all. Listen, when I tell you the weight on my back is so heavy of all the stuff that I deal with, and I'm fine. The reason why I'm fine is because I'm genuinely happy. I'm happy. And I'm not happy just because of the success. The success acts as a bonus. I'm happy because I truly know the definition and the feeling that comes with happiness. I truly know it. I felt it. I felt it when I said, yo, what really makes me happy? And I look at Heaven and Hendrix and I look at Zoe. I look at my wife. I go, yo, I didn't have the family shit when I was coming up. Yo, I got one. Look what I done did. Look what I built. These people depend on me. I provide for these people. That makes me happy. That makes me happy when my daughter comes up. Dad, you're not only my dad, you're my best friend. Yo, I'm happy. That's my world. So everything else from the outside that comes in, you're throwing shit at a bubble that can't be popped. It's a force field around me.
Yeah.
There's a force field around me because what really matters, loves me wholeheartedly. And when you have that and you understand that, you're unbreakable. So if you don't add to that force field, if you don't make my force field stronger, you don't get time from me. my team, Heartbeat Productions, the people underneath my umbrella. You're a part of my force field. You believe what I believe. We all see the same things. We want the same things. So we march with the same beat. You can't shake that when you're an individual that's seen that and understands that. If you've never felt that, if you have no idea what that feels like, then it's easy to shake you. That's why some people are easily broken. Being broken is not a hard thing. It's not a hard thing. So those that do get broken, those that do get down, those that do get depressed, I understand. I don't knock people for it. I don't knock anybody for it. What I also understand is that the encouragement that can come from so many can add value for those that may need a little push. That may need a little, hey man, pick your chin up. It's so easy to be that positive reinforcement for somebody and add value. It's so easy. But some people choose to throw that aside and kick while you're down. I try to put out the light of positivity because whoever's out there, I don't know what it could do for somebody else. But somebody else may just simply look at me and say, yo, the way that he embraces his kids makes me want to be a better father. Yo, the way that this man doesn't stop and the way that every day he wakes up and he's just positive regardless of what's going on makes me realize that this shit ain't so bad. The way that he gets up and says, hey, today's another day. It's a morning. Let's all be better than we were yesterday. Somebody probably needed to hear that. The more that I can give that out and I can take my platform to throw good energy out, I'm doing my part. Because there's so many that throw out the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that.
That's beautiful, man.
That's true.
I believe you.
It's not forced.
Right.
It's not phony.
Yeah.
It's not fake. I get shit every day. I hear shit every day.
It's very contagious too.
I had a lady, right? Lady rolled down. Lady rolled down the window. She goes, when you gonna make a good movie again? I said, did you see the upside? I thought the upside was good. What's that?
Oh, shit.
It's a movie. It's one of my movies that's out. I think it's a good movie. I ain't see that. All right, ma'am. You have a beautiful day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
That's it. All
right. All right. Damn.
What she said, she asked the question with such conviction, like literally.
Yeah.
And by the way, I could have said a lot of shit. Like she rolled her window down. You could tell she still had the crank. So I'm like, I could have said a lot of shit. I didn't.
Right.
I didn't. There's a lot of things that I could say to you, ma'am. When you gonna make a good movie? Head snapping. I got one out. The upside. You see the upside? What's that? It's a movie. It's out now.
Amazing that that's how she chooses to come at you.
I ain't see it. I get it.
She chooses to come at you with a negative.
I get it every day. When you gonna be funny again? I'm trying my best. Look, trying my best. If it's not working for you, hopefully I do better soon. What am I going to feed into that? And why?
Right.
Why? For what?
Yeah.
For what? It seems to have been working thus far.
Are you getting this positive attitude towards life from life experience? Or are you getting it from books? Did someone teach you how to think like this?
I'm getting it from the experiences and from the real understanding of perfection doesn't exist. It don't exist, Joe. We're in a time right now where people expect perfection. You expect perfection. And I don't know where this came from. I don't know what happened that this is the criteria for living. My true understanding is, all right, you got one life. And that one life, the goal for us is to live it to the best of our ability from the beginning to what's said the end. In the beginning, middle, you're going to do things, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fuck up. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do. And when you move forward, Life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's going to click. And everything that I went through back here was supposed to happen so that now that I'm here, I'm able to go ahead with such a high level of knowledge, and I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens. My dad is the prime example. Crazy drug addict, in and out of jail. Life was very bad. Very fucking bad for my dad. Son got successful. Son then took money, gave it to his dad. Here's your house. Here's your truck. Here's your monthly. At this age, I want you to live your life. You done made mistakes. You can't rebuild and correct the things that you've done. I'm your son. I love you. You can't go back and redo. You can't try to keep going backwards. It ain't about me. You got grandkids. Go be the best grandpop you can be for these grandkids. That's your focus now. Where's this energy devoted to? Being a grandpop for the grandkids. Don't worry about me. But something happened in your life. Something happened that took you in the direction to reap the benefits of your son's happiness and success. My energy is now contagious enough and I hand it to you. So now you're able to give that off to all these other people that you're around. Something happens, and that's in every single life. In every life. I understand that. There's a payoff for bad eventually. There's a payoff. It can't be bad, but for so long. If you got the strength and the understanding to realize that, shit will change. It will change. It's impossible. It's just like poker. I don't know if you play poker or not.
I don't.
If you play poker, you can run bad forever, but it will eventually turn around once you grasp the understanding of the game. Eventually, it's going to turn around. Blackjack, you're never going to beat the casino, but eventually you're going to have a good run. If you catch a run, you'll do good. Get the fuck out of there. You waited long enough for it to happen. Here it come. Catch it, leave. Anything in life will eventually turn good.
No, but this is coming just from your own personal experiences. You didn't have any role models that spoke to you this way?
Nancy Hart.
Did she speak to you like this? About positivity and about
My mom reinforced knowledge. My mom reinforced you don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you're going to do it to try and be the best. Not be better than other people, be the best for you. If you're in school and you're going to class, I'm not asking you to get straight A's. I'm asking you to get the best grade that you can possibly get. Give me 100% all the time, and I'm a happy mother. When you half-ass me, I'm on your ass. Mom, I want to do this. I want to play baseball. Well, then you're going to play. Mom, I don't like that no more. Then why'd you start the season? Because I thought I wanted to do it. Then you're going to finish the season. You don't quit. There's other people that invested time and energy into you. You don't just quit on people. But I don't want to do it. Finish the season. Mom, I want to swim. Then you're going to finish swimming. It didn't matter what I did. I was never allowed to quit. So now in anything I do, when I pick it up and say I'm going to start it, I got to finish it. It all don't work. It all ain't the best. It all ain't knocked out the park. But I walk away saying I finished it. I did it. I did it. Right now I've been boxing.
I saw you working out with Rico Verhoeven.
I'm fucking, first of all, very strong kicker.
He's a giant. He's
huge,
a giant man.
Huge man. Huge man. Okay?
He's a fucking beast.
He's a good guy too, man. Good guy. But I started
Viking
it.
genes.
I started it and I said, why am I doing this? I'm not going to be a professional fighter. I'm not trying to be an amateur fighter. I'm doing it to get in shape. All right, then I started getting in shape and I said, so much that I don't know about the sport. I at least want to make sure that I'm paying homage to the people that do this for a living by really understanding and learning it. You know what? I'm going to get a real trainer. I'm going to get some real people to show me everything. So when it's all said and done and I look back after my training, I can go, I gave it 100% and look at how good I got. Look at what I'm a product of. I spar. I go get in the
Do you
ring.
really?
Yeah, just to feel it, so I can say I did it.
You know who else spars? Brian Callen. Is this
Are
you?
you serious?
No.
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Come on.
That's me.
Dude.
That's me. It's getting there too. Look at this.
Who is teaching you?
His name is Biggs. He's in Atlanta. That's me learning how to turtle shell within punches. But he's a former Golden Glove guy. Really good.
Dude, you were in a cup and everything.
Well, that was after sparring session when I'm like real tired.
Damn.
Yeah, I
dude.
done got touched. I done got my ass whipped in that ring a couple times.
Are
I
you
go with a guy.
worried about that at all? Getting
No,
hit in
because
the
I'm
head?
not. I don't go crazy. We headgear, and
Headgear's
I'm not in
worse
there
for you.
But I'm not in there with guys that.
Are trying to hurt you.
Yes,
Right.
I'm not in there with
just touching you.
guys that have no concept
Control.
of reality
Yeah.
or control. Like they're just helping me understand.
Right.
Here's why you have to keep your hand up.
That is a problem with celebrities trying to spar. Like if you try to that's why Mickey Rourke started getting all that facial surgery.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's sparring with James Toney.
Jesus Christ.
James Toney would beat the fucking
Jesus
shit out of him,
Christ.
man.
Well, that's just not a smart move right there. That's just
it's James Toney's a mean man.
yeah. That's just you can't I don't go in that space.
Have you ever seen James Toney talk shit while he spars?
No.
It's some of the most entertaining thing you'll ever find on YouTube.
He just
won't shut the fuck up
The
while
whole
he's
time.
beating your ass. He's talking shit.
Well,
Come on, bitch.
that's
Come on,
hurtful.
bitch. What
Yeah.
you got, bitch? Oh, this ain't shit.
That's
He just
hurtful.
keep-
That's hurtful.
and he's one of the best defensive fighters ever, so he's really difficult to hit. He's got that shell going. He's standing right in front of you, and you can't hit him.
It's the most frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah.
I had this guy named Mikey I've been sparring with. Mikey hit me with 3 punches. I thought Mikey literally had like 6 arms. This is a true story. I said, I don't know what just happened, but I thought I had my hands up. And no matter where I put him, he just tapped me. He lets me feel it, but not to
Right.
where I'm like getting knocked out. But I understand now movement. I understand pivots. I understand shoulder protection.
Right.
And that's my goal. My goal is just to understand because I can't do anything halfway. Kev, you trying to fight somebody? Nope.
Right.
Nope. I just want to say that I did it and I learned and I can move and I look the part because I put time into it.
Well, as you learn it too, and as you watch it and you start to get trained, then you start to look at a guy like a Terrence Crawford or a Lomachenko, and you go, "Oh, now I appreciate what you're doing." Because before you'd see like, "Oh yeah, he beat that guy up. Oh yeah, he knocked that guy out." But then you see like how he ducks under the left and fires back with the right. And you're
Insane.
like, "Oh Jesus, this is precision."
It's insane.
Yeah.
The respect that I have for people that do that on a day to day is
Yeah.
through the roof. You're in people that fight are in the most amazing shape in the universe.
yeah.
You're in the most amazing shape ever. To move, get hit for 3 to 5 minutes around, come back, do it, come back, do it. And these fights go on and on and on. I take my hat off to you.
Yeah.
You get 3 rounds out of me, I'm breathing out my butt. I don't know where the air is coming from.
Yeah.
I'm searching for it.
It's a crazy way to make a living too, man.
Oh, yes.
To rely
I thank
on
God
your
that
body and your brain
Yeah,
like
I thank
that.
God that I didn't have to go down that route. And to those that do, just make sure you just put your body first. Like you said, it's hurtful when you see the damage that it can cause.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, like seeing guys as they start to deteriorate. And it's hard because nobody wants to tell them that either. Everybody wants to tell them they got one more good fight in them. And let's maybe at the end of the year, then we'll decide. But right now, we're going to train hard. And
That's tough.
it's hard too because there's no options. Once you've established yourself as a professional fighter and you don't have an exit strategy, you don't know what to do. Now, at least thankfully, because of the internet, guys are getting podcasts and they're starting doing commentary shows and they're talking about fighting and
It's the positive.
Yeah.
See what you just did there? You just found the
Yes.
positive.
Yes.
That's the positive within the internet. There is positive.
Oh, for
but
sure.
you just don't hear it celebrated as much.
Well, the internet is very positive for me. I mean, this show we do on the internet. I mean, not just podcasts, but YouTube videos, and also information. I know more because of the internet than I ever would have
Yeah.
without it. There's not a doubt in my mind that
Yeah.
I'm a more educated, more aware person. because of the internet.
Yeah, you get the things that you're able to find and search, and I mean, like you said, you're able to self-educate. At a very high level. These are the goods.
Yeah,
we're talking about the goods. So when you talk about positive, Kevin, how have you been?
Yeah,
are you always like that? It's this. It's the things that I look at that are so easy.
You're not just positive though. You're like crazy ambitious. That's the thing that always gets me about you and The Rock.
For sure.
It's like the ambition's off the charts. Like I know you're rich as fuck. Like when do you think you got enough? You don't have enough. There's no enough.
I don't have enough because it's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over. So, when you put a cap on it, you're putting a punctuation to it. Mm-hmm. And the ambition comes from seeing what's out there that can be obtained. When you see what's out there.
Like what? You mean physical things? Like what
do you mean? When you see what's out there, when you see where people are really gaining wealth and knowledge from, okay? The business relationships that you're able to acquire, the people that you're able to partner with and create certain things, different revenue streams. What I found is, as a young black guy from North Philadelphia, the biggest problem within our community is knowledge. We don't know. Debt is welcomed because it's celebrated. That's all we know. Yeah, I'm gonna get that credit card. I'm gonna fuck that credit card up, and it is what it is. They gotta figure that out. I ain't got it after that. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm getting student loans. They gave it to me. Then after that, shit, it is what it is. I'm figure it out. I'll put a cable bill in your name. You put it in my name. We can switch it up. Whatever. They do it. Then let's just put it in somebody else's name. It's welcome. The hustle is welcome. The knowledge of banks and what you can do or can't do is fucking, you don't even get it because you go to check cashing places. The reason why you go to check cashing places is because I don't want to go through that shit with the banks. I don't trust that. Go right there to check cashing place. Let me get mine. Let me get mine now. Take $30, whatever. Let me get it. The knowledge isn't given. So it's not till you obtain that knowledge and understanding that you go, oh, shit. Oh, this is why you put money up. Oh, this is how you increase versus decrease. Oh, this is how you earn on your money. Oh, wow. I can gain wealth by investing in what? The stock world is what? How many people partake in the stock world? And is there a part that isn't necessarily gambling? Is there a low risk part? The information isn't there.
Right.
So it's not till I got to a certain level and a certain group of people where I got it. And now that I got it, I want to give it. So now I'm going to give it to the people that I know need it most. And for me, that younger generation of black people that don't understand the cool thing is in financial longevity. Not in the now. It's not in the moment for jewelry, not in the moment for the car. It's in the longevity. It's in building so at the end of the day you can say, look at what I have. Look at what I worked for. Look at what I have that's mine. Monopoly is real. But you have to have the financial understanding. And I teamed up. I got Chase right now. We're doing something called financial fitness, where it's just about me educating people on money.
Really?
How to manage money, how to be smart with your money. But it's coming from a person that fucked up money. I didn't always understand it. I owed in taxes before because I didn't understand it in the beginning. I had bad credit. Credit cards wouldn't take me because I maxed out whatever. I've been there. I've done it. Thank God I was able to fix it and get on the right path. And now that I have the knowledge, I want to give it because we simply don't know. So when you say the end game is getting to a point where I've taken all the knowledge that I've been able to get over these years and really applying it and providing family wealth. When it's all said and done, the last name Hart is going to mean just more, a lot more than just Kevin Hart and comedy. Heartbeat Productions, you got Heartbeat Digital, you got Heartbeat Ventures, you got Heartbeat Real Estate. There's so many things that the last name Hart will be attached to.
You sell real estate?
Kevin Hart doesn't sell real estate. I buy real estate. I don't sell it.
I like how you talk about yourself in the third person.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I don't sell it. I buy it. But the reason why is because investment. Yeah. But as you get older, you learn this. You learn it. And you know, it's such a thing when you talk about black versus white. You know, a lot of people do that. And rightfully so. Like there is racism. Racism exists. I'm not unaware of that. But there is a high volume of it that's non-existent to people that are good people. And when you can merge yourself with good people and follow the paths that you see that these good, successful people have taken, you then become a part of a world and group that nobody expected you to be in. So for me, I now have the position to do that and take all of these relationships and all this knowledge and take it back to the people that need it most. I like to share. I don't want it all by myself.
Now, are you doing this in the financial stuff? Are you doing this in videos? Are you like releasing
Not
videos?
in videos, no.
Like,
we're starting.
doing it?
We're going to start financial fitness, like I said, with Chase, JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, very good guy, Tashonda as well. They're help leading in charge and just saying, how can we get to the people that we feel need the financial information the most? So I said, put me out there. Like, let's go directly to the consumer. So from colleges, from high schools, senior classes, junior classes, going out and talking to people before they go into the next stages of their life about the things that you should know.
So you're going to speak to them? Is that what you're
and just share personal information.
Are you going to put this stuff online as well, though?
Yeah. You'll be able to track and find content from it, but I'm authentic. So I said the best way to really do it is to put me in a position to be heard.
Right.
I want to be heard. Like it's a different story what I explained to the people of JP Morgan Chase just when we were talking about this, and there's an amazing board of people that are just figuring this out and the best way to go and do it. And I said, you can't have the white guy that's never been to the hood or who's not from the hood or has no idea how the economy works here and what the real troubles are. You can't throw that man in the situation to talk to people because I'm not listening to you from the gate because you don't relate. I don't relate to you. But throwing somebody in a situation that's lived it, that's been in it, that's been fucked up in it, made it out of it, and is now coming back to help.
Right.
It's a different ball game. And that's what I want to be. And, you know, we have other voices outside of myself, very powerful voices that are going to do it as well. But the purpose is to align ourselves to really make a change. So you can either be the conversation about making change or you can be a part of the action to do it. I want to be a part of the action. And in doing it, you'll also be able to understand my drive. You'll get why I do so much. You'll get why my hand is in so much because I have access to it. And the question should be, why not?
Yeah.
The question shouldn't be, yo, why is he doing everything? It should be, why aren't you? Why aren't you trying to do everything? Why not?
Well, that's the thing about a guy like you. That becomes contagious. Like what you were saying about surrounding yourself with positive people and people that are constantly ambitious, and that there's fuel to that. You feel good about that. That's what you're doing.
I can say, seeing you here, right? We walked around. You showed me your facility. Loved it. Beautiful facility. You talked to me about how your podcast has grown to where you are now, the success behind it. I don't leave here and go, yo, that's dope as shit. I go, hey, I need to do more work on my radio station. Laugh Out Loud Radio, I own it. It's mine. I got a show on there, but you know what? Joe fucking motivated me to do more. I want to make sure that we understand really what's out here within this radio world because I just saw my guy in his space and I saw how happy he is with the success that he has. I don't want to be you or beat you. I want to take this energy and apply it to myself. That's the purpose of seeing.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of being smart with your eyeballs. You should be a sponge. So I'm a sponge. So I come here and I look at how you maneuver. I look at your setup. I not only bow down and congratulate you, I leave and I say, yo, man, I'm inspired, dude. That's dope as hell. Joe, I can't wait in 2 years. You're going to come and you're going to see my shit. And you remember I said I was inspired, but you're going to see what I let it grow into. That's the proper way to get encouraged and motivated.
Right, as opposed to being a hater.
A hater and competitive and I'm going to beat you. It's not a competition.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that either.
No.
I share the exact same feelings.
It's not a competition at all.
Yeah.
So
and if you don't have people like that are inspiring around you, you might not know how positive it is and how
100%.
How powerful it is. If you see someone that's on television or on social media and you see them, it's hard to be inspired. You don't know them. But
I can say, look at your circle, right? And in your circle, if the conversation is all about what we hate, I can't stand that song. You see that new fucking car came out? That shit is ass. I can't stand that fucking car. Yo, man, I can't stand this city. Why the fuck we even in this city? What we eating? I hate that place. It's so easy. People don't even listen to it. It's so easy. It can be the smallest shit in the world. The smallest shit, but if it's always hate. Can't stand these fucking headphones. Why we got these headphones? I hate these. Fucking hardwood tape. Why is it here? Fuck, can't stand this hardwood tape. I hate hardwood. Why couldn't you get a regular tape? I fucking hate this shit. Fucking chairs. You ain't got better chairs? I hate these chairs. It's so easy.
Right. It's so easy.
It's so easy to talk about hate.
Yeah.
And so many people don't realize that in a group, you do it. You ping pong hate off of one another.
Yeah. Unless it's funny.
It can be funny hate.
Sometimes
funny hate.
Good hate.
Funny hate is just between yourselves.
Like Patrice.
Patrice was one of the best.
Funny hate.
One of the best funny haters. Okay. You bring up a good point. Comedic hate
is a different kind of hate.
different kind of hate.
Yeah.
Comedic hate.
Right.
Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal.
Rest in peace.
Probably the best. Patrice used to do. Time. I remember when I would talk. And if I was saying something, you would just hear, ugh. What you talking about? He's like, ugh. What are you talking about? He's like, just the way you talk bugs me. I was like, what? Your voice, everything about your voice just makes me want to punch you in the face. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, ugh.
When he would go after you too, it kind of made you feel good too. Like if you're a comic, especially if you're a comic, like I called Opie and Anthony once. I was talking to them, and Anthony always has a gun on him. He carries a gun everywhere. Like he has a concealed carry permit and shit. And I said to him, do you ever worry that maybe you're putting out this energy and you're manifesting something like some sort of an attack on you because you're constantly dwelling on it and you always have this gun? And Patrice goes, Joe believe in magic. Joe believe in conjuring up the world. Hey man, I'm positive energy. Just starts laughing. See, he's magic. Joe's magic. Shit on me. And I'm like, when he would go after you, man, it was like you just want to step back and watch.
I remember he got Bill Burr so mad one time. Oh, Bill used to get so fucking mad. Beautiful thing about Bill Burr, when we be snapping, Bill was the guy to get mad. Like, it's not funny.
If you went after him,
it's not. None of it's funny. Y'all laughing. Bill would be like, "Where's the punchline in it? There's no punchline." He would get so fucking mad. The Comedy Cellar, the days that we had there, man. Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, Keith Robinson, Jim Norton, Colin Quinn, myself. When I say we would sit at this table. We would sit at this table for 4 to 5 hours, and it would be nothing but beautiful trashings to one another. When I say they used to give me so much shit, that's probably why it's so hard to bother me now. The trashings that I took from the age 20 to 24 in my young comedic career about how awful I was. I had a joke way in the beginning of my career. Because of the times, let me preface this. This was way in the beginning of my career. This was a joke that I had about little people, midgets at the time, and it was so bad. It was I got robbed by a cross-eyed midget, and the joke was I didn't know he was robbing me because I was with somebody else. So he was looking at my friend, but he was robbing me. It was like a play on being crossed. It was very, very awful joke. I remember telling this joke, and a phone book comes flying on the stage. Patrice threw a fucking phone book at me. I'm talking, we're at the Boston Comedy Club. It's people in the crowd.
Tiny little place.
All you heard was, and you see, bap, it hits the floor. And I said, yo, what the fuck was that? And Patrice said, read it. There's better material in it than what you're saying now. Crowd starts laughing. He's, they all, when I say they used to trash me so bad, man. Give you a legendary Patrice O'Neal story. I caught Patrice jerking off in my house before. I moved to LA. I'm staying in the 2-bedroom apartment. I just got there. Patrice's coming out. I said, yo, you need a place to stay? I said, I got 2 bedrooms. You can come there. This is my ex-wife at the time. I come home. It's like afternoon. I was like, Patrice, I'm like, yo, you home?